For those of you who do not understand English enough， 你知唔知你嘅 in class 嘅 work 係幾乜重要啊？因為你如果唔喺 in class 我俾時間你做，你要離開咗課堂再去揾時間見面咧，喺而家呢個咁樣嘅每日讀5至7科嘅程度係好難。咁所以呢個 course 你見到我哋有個 forum discussion， 目的就係乜嘢？你唔使面對面見面都可以討論。所以你唔用個 discussion forum 去傾咧，即係上堂之前咧，咁其實就你上堂先傾咧，就嘥咗好多時間㗎啦。你上堂傾咧，而家我俾呢個 format， 你點解要俾呢個 format 你咧？因為一般同學都比較害羞嘅，佢喺之前未必敢出嚟做 sharing 嘅。但係如果你 end of the semester， 你冇5次嘅 sharing 咧，你有 final 嘅120% 你係冇得攞。所以我哋點解要 create 一個 format 就係話，開始嘅時候每個 team 要 send 個 representative 出嚟講2分鐘，因為你 send 咗出嚟，佢就已經係當係一次 in class sharing。起碼喺呢2個禮拜之後，如果同一個人做，佢有4次，然之後當你做完20分鐘嘅 teamwork 再出嚟做 share 嘅時候，每個 team 有5分鐘，你所有嘅 team member 出嚟 share， 我個 team member 只要出嚟 share 可以 count 1次。即係呢2個星期，你起碼有4次，你起碼做到4次 sharing， 再加埋你做1次 representative， 你有足夠5次嘅 sharing， 你可以攞個20分。如果你1次都唔做，你好客氣，唔知自己做咩，到學期尾嘅時候，你會問點解會冇個20分啊？就因為你冇 share。所以咁簡單嘅道理，點解你哋咁客氣咧？因為呢個 class 你睇 syllabus 咧，我哋計分咧。係有幾個分係你其實好容易攞，係鼓勵你哋係去 speak 喺 in class 度 speak， 就係你有 in class sharing， 你每一次俾5分你喎，唔係每一次俾4分你喎，5次有20分嘅 semester score， 點解咁簡單嘅嘢你哋都學客氣啊？你知唔知呢個 system 㗎？你唔攞，你唔出嚟講，你就冇㗎啦。你學期尾嘅時候，如果你爭嗰個分，你冇就冇㗎啦。我緊張過你㗎，但我唔知點解你哋唔明咧。但可能我再催促你多一次，如果你哋唔做咧嘅原因就係你哋自己放棄個分數，你個 borderline 出現咗嘅時候，你唔得嘅㗎。明唔明嘅意思啊？一個 learning contract 先係10分咋，通常落唔足得10分㗎。3個 learning contract 係30分㗎。In class sharing 你做一個 semester 5次係20分㗎。仲有學期尾嘅時候，我哋講咗個 learn to learn score， 你交5個 journal 同5個 blog 有15分㗎。嗰個 journal 點做㗎？如果你哋已經係 pick up 咗個 learning habit， 你哋而家已經做好晒㗎。如果你一個 journal 都未做過嘅時候，你就記得啦。End of November 我哋同你計分嘅時候，如果你冇咧，你嗰15分又係送翻嚟俾我嘅啫。咁好難俾分你㗎，你明唔明嘅意思啊？你哋慣咗淨係 test 對 exam 先攞分，其實呢個 course 係冇 test 冇 exam 㗎，係要你哋建立一個平時學習嘅習慣，使到你能夠懂得點樣用你嘅時間 organize 你自己。Because I'm afraid they couldn't understand in English. That's what I'm trying to do. I've repeated many times, but it seems there's no response. So, looks like everyone is looking at me without knowing what to do, so I have to, if I can speak in Mandarin, I will speak Mandarin again. So, I hope you understand that. The purpose of this course is to help you to transition from a taught-to-learn passive student to a learn-to-learn active student. You know what you want, okay? I want each one of you to get an A. It's not difficult. It's really not difficult. But if you want to get an A, you must have a strategy. The syllabus tells you you need to have score in learning contracts. These are called assignment. You need to have scores in what? Midterm. You need to have score in what? Learning portfolio. You need to have score in class sharing. You need to have score in learn-to-learn activity. Learn-to-learn activity comes from day 1 to day n. Typically, we have 27 class. Okay? Today is day number 19. All right? So, if after 19 lessons and you're still not sure what you need to do to earn your score, you need to reread the syllabus and ask a question. It's your job to make a score you want. It's not your job to come here and sit and do not know what to do. And I'm trying to make sure you understand it. Okay? I'm giving you time to work in class because finally, if you want to pass the scores, after this learning contract number 3, in your portfolio, you must tabulate what you did in the semester and what score you earned per item. And you tell me what grade you're going to earn based on that. It's not that I give you a score. Okay? After learning contract number 3, after you submit learning contract number 3, you could probably know how many points out of the 30% you earned, but that is just 30%. What about the other 70%? 20 more points will come from your portfolio. That is 50%. 20 more points will come from your in-class sharing. That is 70%. 15 points will come from your learn-to-learn score. That is from your weekly journals and blog. But I just need 5 such journals and 5 such blogs. Okay? Once you got it done, you got 15 points. Okay? And then what's the remaining 18 points, 15 points? That is supposed to be midterm. The midterm is largely scheduled after learning contract number 3. And what the midterm is like, it is called exercising with your learning partner. We'll invite you to go to typically in the computer lab. We'll give you a number of topics in 75 minutes, and you select a topic, you create a journal, you have an in-class discussions on forum with your learning partner, and you write a blog. That is the midterm. Okay, 15 points. So, I hope you understand what you need to do. Okay? You know, what we are supposed to finish in the first 15 minutes. Now, look at the clock. I wait and wait and wait, and you're still not willing to send a representative to do a 2 minutes briefing. And so how can we give you this chance? Are you willing to do it?
I just want to ask some questions.
Okay. Thank you. 你哋嗰個組點樣 organize to do this job? That's it. Yes. Look, I cannot tell. You have to tell us because you have to organize. Okay? So introduce us to us, which team you are. You have to be in charge. Okay? You have to be in charge.
And in the learning content 3, first we will discuss and combine the 2 pair topic in the learning content 2 into one topic. And this is the first step. And after determining the topic, we will first learn the topic and find some information about it and do some research about it. And then after doing that, we will everyone in my group will write a journal and proposal about this topic, and then we will study the topic in the learning content 2 more deeply, and then after learning, we will make a discussion and presentation in the team and share what we learned, that everybody learned in the learning content 3. And then we will combine the suggestion and the idea together and improve our learning.
Thank you. You know what needs to be done much more effectively? It's that you must list out the 2 pair topics now on your table. Okay? and then give us a timeline as what you are expecting to accomplish after today or after this week. That is very important. And then the person who is responsible for doing this briefing must get ready a PowerPoint with no more than 3 slides. And in the 3 slides, you have to tell something very specific. You have to know this is important. Are you ready? You have to learn from the others. Yes, thank you. Now keep a record that you are the representative today in the team discussion forum. You have to type in, I am the team representative today to do the 2-minute briefing. That is a very important record. Because otherwise I cannot give you the score. Yes.
Good afternoon, we are Team 1.
Okay.
And actually we are in the progress of team discussion forum detail. Initially, let me introduce the topics of each individual and pairs. Karen's topic is what is blog, and Selena's topic is what is a wiki. And their pair 4 came up with a common topic called what is the impact of wiki and blog in life. And then Coco and I, which is pair 5, my topic is social marketing and Coco's topic is what is tagging. So our team 5 came up with a common topic called what is tagging in social marketing. So like a few days ago, we came, all of us, like 4 members, came up with a common team topic called what is the impact of tagging in Web 2.0. We think Web 2.0 is a new way to connect different devices instead of as an individual users on the internet. And why we chose this common team topic is because we see that social bookmarking, blogs, and wiki, they are all new functions of Web 2.0. And meanwhile, they are all using tagging as a new way to link more information. So that's why we chose this.
Thank you. You make sure go back to your team forum, tie up that you are the team representative today, and what you share a little bit, okay? Principally speaking, in the 2 minutes is very simple. The first time you do it, it's really nothing. But the second time you do it, you have to connect with what you shared the first time and what is the update progress. That is what we mean by group work. Okay? Okay, which other team is ready? Okay. Make sure you go back to the team discussion. Yes?
Good morning, everyone. I'm the representative of Team 2. In learning contract grade, we choose the tagging and functionality as our topic because of its popularity in Web 3.0 and connections with blogs and photo shares. As we all know, every blog and photo share has its tagging text and functionalities. And we choose as our topics in learning contract too. Besides, not only tagging is a way to provide sources, but also it becomes a way to think. We tag people and things. This kind of way of thinking gives us match meanings, but it also limits our eyes.
Okay.
Some tag themselves to give their disadvantages experience. Some tag others without much understanding. Through the research, we will give further meaning of this topic.
Okay, now make sure you go to the team discussion forum and tie up that today, this class, you are the team representative and this is what you share, okay? It's very important. Go up here, okay? And tie up that you are the team representative today. Are you ready? Okay, thank you.
We have our topic is how to link live work communities by using the internet. And there is how to build the relationship between the phone sharing and tagging. And I think our topic is very singular and we can combine them into a topic. And we will find some reference to improve our topic. And we will make a PowerPoint and find find some pictures to put in our page, and we'll sharing the class time.
Okay, I hope you create a timeline of what you want to achieve by when, because also in mind that you do not have more than 4 classes for a time, and each person needs to work together to produce the artifact. And make sure you go back to the team discussion forum, the time you are the team representative, because that is an important evidence to give you the score. So are you ready? Okay, yeah, I hope this is only the briefing, all right? So, are you going to be a team representative?
So in our team, first of all, we meet up like twice a week. But sometimes people have, because this week, this Monday has been midterm, so it's hard for us to respond together. So, but we also divide the work, separate the work for them to do, and then if they have time, they will send me some information, and then I will write on my computer, and sometimes we meet up and check together is okay or not. But sometimes we also don't know how to do some work. Yeah. but they also try their best to help each other.
Okay, make sure you have the details, because the details will help you to follow up. And you go back to the team forum to make sure you are the team representative today. Okay, week number 8, team online discussion forum. Okay, are you ready? Okay.
First, we are going to go through all the readings list together, and me and my pair will choose a topic, and they will choose a topic too, and then we decide whose topic is. This topic is more. We decide whose topic to choose for common topic. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna do the proposal together and create PPT, 2 PPTs,
Now remember, the purpose of the last learning contract is for all of you to learn how to write a report together. So your team report is a very important document. And before you can write a team report, you must have a team topic. And where do you get the team topic? It's from the 2 pairs you have, okay? So if you have done learning contract number 2, you should have 2 pair topics now on your table. So this is where you should start, okay? And make the best use of the class sharing, because if you cannot produce anything, but you did class sharing with all the things you did, you at least get some in-class sharing score, okay? That is something independent of what you produce, all right? So make sure you go back to the team discussion forum. I want to make sure you understand what you need to do in order to earn your desirable score, okay?
On our team topic, we talk about 3 things. The first is measure up, checking, and wikis.
Okay.
And we thought that wiki can use measure up and checking. So wiki is our main topic.
Okay.
And there's 2 questions that there are 2 topics that now we are ready to choose. The first topic is how wiki as a knowledge management tool, and the second question is how to create a website by using the wiki. And there's 2 topics that we have already to choose. And the topic, what is the topic talking about is we have to answer 3 questions. The first thing is how Wiki works. Second, what tools does Wiki use? And the final thing is the impact of Wiki in now. And why we choose this topic, because we thought that to use Wiki, we thought that Wiki is a simple tool that to create a website, and for us, that is we just want to talk about this.
Now, make sure you go to this team discussion forum and tell the whole team that you are the team representative today, and this is what you share, so that your team member could follow up with your ideas. Okay? For the second round, this is very important. And we consider today is the first. Okay? We have 3 more in-class sharing until the end of next week. So this will be very important for you to earn the score, besides producing anything. All right? Thank you very much. Now, today, I do not think that we have made the best use of time, because it is only now that we finished the first round of 2 minutes by representative, which has been done in the first 15 minutes. Okay? If you look back to the important sequence of the class that we have, we say that all of you should understand the class sequence. Okay? That is from this one. Last time, first 10 minutes, teachers' briefing sections, but I have reduced this to 5 minutes. And then I will get the second 10 minutes to all the team with 2 minutes at most per team. We need 14 minutes, okay? So I need to save my 5 minutes to give you the 14 minutes so you can earn the team representative score. And then at the very beginning, I thought each team will then have 30 minutes time to work together. But when we look at the 75 minutes time, I will only give you 20 minutes time. So you see that with that 20 minutes and the 15 minutes in it and the 5 minutes there is 40 minutes already. So 40 minutes, 75 minutes, after 40 minutes, it's only 35 minutes left. So with that 35 minutes, I need to distribute 5 minutes per team, and we have 7 teams. It's just enough time for each team to have 5 minutes. And at the end of your 35 minutes, I really cannot consider anything like this because we simply don't have that much time. So I told you that I will say that's not, and I will say that's not, okay, so that you will have the maximum amount of time to do in-class sharing to make sure after learning contract number 3, each one of you will at least get 20 points out of this final semester point. Now, if we go now what we did today, you will not have that 5 minutes per team because it's already 35 minutes here. So make the best use of time next time, be efficient. The format is I will talk not more than 5 minutes to lead the class, and I will pass to each team representative for that 2 minutes, and then you have 20 minutes working together in class, followed by 5 minutes per team, so that you will have that score earned directly in class. Okay? Now, I will not speak in Cantonese anymore, otherwise I will be fired. Alright? So you should be able to learn how to speak in English. Alright? But for my sake, when I have spoken so many times, looks like you still don't understand, I have to say it again. Alright? So, learn. We do not have any final exam in this course. That is spelled out from day 1. You read the syllabus, it said no final exam because we use the portfolio approach. The portfolio approach is an important method to make sure each one of you knows if you want to get a passing score, you have to tabulate the activity you have done and the product you finished in this course to earn what score. Remember, we have 3 learning contracts called free assignment, and each learning contract can only earn you 10 points. So even though you earn full score for the free learning contract, it's just 30 points. You have to spend time to recoup what you did in the first free learning contract in your learning portfolio. You got 20 points, and then you must make the best use of the in-class sharing to earn another 20 points, and make 5 journals and 5 blogs to earn another 15 points. And now, as I said, it looks like we may not have the midterm, so the 15 score in the midterm may be transferred to the learning portfolio with what we call an extra work there. So you do not have the midterm in that case, just concentrate on the portfolio. But look, November the 30th is the last day of class, and since we do not have any midterms, so everything needs to be done with November the 30th as the deadline. Okay? We cannot go beyond November 30th. So come, today is October the 24th. Okay? You have at most 36 days left, and you must tell yourself how many score you've earned already. Now, I've given you the score for learning contract number 1, and you will get the score for learning contract number 2 before this Saturday. Okay, and after you submit your learning contract number 3 next weekend, you got it very quickly in a matter of 3 to 4 days. And everything you know, and then you must come and keep a good record, and you have to keep it in your learning portfolio. How many times you share in class, and for each time you share in class, you must trace it back to the forum where you sign up, where you type in your sharing briefly, and with a PowerPoint, and of course with the video. But some of the class we don't have video like last class, so a good record you can keep is very important for you to earn the score, and that is a learn-to-learn process. You must be responsible for your score. If you cannot tabulate that table in your learning portfolio, you will not have the score. That's very important. All right? We do not. This class does not work nice to come to for an exam and give you a score. No exam. Okay? And everything we encourage to do throughout the semester is based on the syllabus item. All right? So that your job is to make sure you tabulate the syllabus item in a good and nice format to reclaim your score. Okay? Just by coming to class, except during this period for learning contract number 3, will not earn you any score. Okay? In other classes, if your attendance is below 80%, you will not be allowed to sit for the final exam. But in this class, we do not have any final exam. I keep the attendance record just to make sure that if I have students coming to class listening to what's there. And we have video record every class with all the schedules of learning here to make sure you follow it on your own pace to create your learning record to earn your score. But if you do not do anything, there's nothing I can help you, because you have to tell me what is my score at the end of the semester. And I will check, and if I can verify it, I'll give you the grade. And if you have no records of learning, evidence of learning there, it's very hard. Okay? So this is very important. Understand that. It does not like any other course. Assignment is just a small percentage. Alright? So I finished taking the attendance. You have 3 more classes, 1 on Thursday this week, and 2 next week to earn your in-class sharings. And after that, we'll enter what we call the learning portfolio stage. Alright? It's not a difficult course, but it has to be very much alert on your part to become a learn-to-learn student, to be in charge of what you want to achieve, okay? Particularly in terms of score, all right? After learning contract number 3, we still can offer what we call end of semester SNOT. In the previous semester, this is what we did. We offer each student one-time in-class presentations. That is 10 minutes. And the topic is called What I Have Learned in the Semester. Okay? And you must first tabulate what you have done in your PowerPoint. You must create a blog called What I Have Learned in the Semester blog to recount what you have learned. And that particular SNOT is what we call bonus presentation SNOT. And if I remember correctly, it could earn a student up to 10 semester points with that 10 minutes sharing. It's an extra 10 points. That is very attractive. Almost every student signed for that in the last semester. And that makes a lot of difference between an A and B, all right? And also a D and C. So make the best use of your learning. Keep that record because towards the end of the semester, during the learning portfolio period, I will offer this as a final resort for you to learn, all right? Okay. Looks like it's 15 points, not 10 points. 15 semester points is a large number of points for those who need it, okay? So, if you have any questions, I will stay here to answer your question, but be more active in the context of you are in charge of your score, okay? Do not give it back to me. I do not need that score. You need it, all right? Yes. Don't use ppt.key, right? This is something I cannot use any software with. You use .key because are you doing this in the Mac machine? You must do it in the Windows machines. Yes, I think that's very important. Read the submission guideline that said your files must be submitted using this format. When you submit it, normally if I check yours, you did not follow the guideline. That is very difficult, okay? PPT is the minimum. It's not many people use Mac machines, even though in the second section, we have two sections. The first section is 2 minutes, it's all done by one. The second 5 minutes, it will be all okay? I said it many times, you understand.都係計嘅，但係你有入呢個兼有四個出賽4個鐘，每個人1次。如果淨係做3個，我就唔會有啦，即係都要用。即係話其實就係一個好難得嘅機會，俾曬你哋去俾呢個 internship。係奇怪嘅，可能唔出。明可能I think you don't understand. 5 times, yes, in class sharing to get the point. Besides, you know, I mean, a lot of you have done it before. I think you have already done it sometimes. But if you still not have enough, because we'll only give you up to 5, we'll not give you anything more than 5. She has enough, at least 4 times. It's very hard. In class sharing, I think you got enough. When you count all of this, it's more than 5. After learning how to free，跟住有時間會俾你做，但係啱啱講，你通常唔會有好多時間，因為使完俾你唔多，我俾入去。